I have another silly question. No. In fact, the rest of them have been silly. This one is I actually want to know. Top 3 restaurants in London, or top 3 food places in London.
Top 3 food places in London. Mine are always by frequency.
Well, go on.
I don't think I've got all 3 yet.
Let me change it to this. You are going out
on a date, or just you're going out for you?
You're going out on a date, but for you, because the date has told you to bring me somewhere that you like.
Yeah, but you never do that, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
You try to do that, but you're trying to impress someone.
Yeah,
That's what I do, because I can't take it to my usual spots, bro. Trust me.
All right.
That chicken shop that you don't even like that.
Yeah, do you know what? The thing is, you see the chicken shop thing? Like, I would be lying to not put that in my top 3. If we were to take out an Excel sheet and look at my visitations over the last decade, it's clear I should have set up a direct debit with them. Like, the chicken shop down the road called Mighty. Ridiculously unhealthy. I'm not actually sure it's chicken. I've never been sure, but I've been going there for a long time. So out of respect, I'm going to put them in there as one. I'm going to think on number 2.
But this is what I'm trying to say. This is why I don't want your most frequent, because my most frequent could be the one based on convenience. I'm talking about your top 3.
Okay.
So I'm saying, like, basically, I'm looking for recommendations on where to eat, and it's based on things like ambience. It's based on things like how the food. Imagine you were rating places to eat, if that makes sense, right? That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. Funnily enough, mine are gonna be more so along that. Well, damn. Do you know what? Yeah. I don't know how well informed mine is. So one of mine. Damn, man said 3.
Yeah, I'll give you mine. Yeah, I'll give you mine. And the only reason why I know this is because I was having a walk back from a run. But yes, like just to make that make sense and give that context. Sometimes I run so far that I forget that I have to run back home. So that becomes a really long walk. Yeah. So. And I was just talking about like places that I would love to go now that we're in lockdown and all of the rest of it. Duck and waffle is one.
Duck and waffle is banging.
Duck and waffle, that is oh my God, is the topic.
I love it. I don't know.
It's just about the elevator trip.
Yeah.
For me, it's everything. But I'm not gonna lie. Take all of that away. The actual food I had when I was there.
Really?
The food bangs, bruv.
Oh my God.
The food
Oh my God. That's bro, I was talking to the missus, just like what is this, bro? What kind of egg is this?
What kind of egg, you know?
No, for real, Reuben, go there, and literally get the duck and waffle, the signature dish.
Yeah, I've had it twice, but I can't remember being gassed by it.
No.
Yeah, do you know, I've never been a foodie. Like, I literally eat just for fuel so I can survive to the next meal.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know what the thing is I found though? I found that I was like that as well. But then you taste something, or you have an experience that turns you into a foodie.
Okay, see. So I haven't been converted yet.
I've been a foodie.
I haven't found a thing.
Do you know what it is? You need to try some Nigerian food, bruv. You need to eat some food with your hands, some pounded yam and okra stew.
Start pointing.
You know what? I've been to a couple African weddings, man, and I've done the yam thing and the pounded yolk or whatever it is.
The yam
and pounded yolk, bruv.
Pounded yolk, yeah. Pounded yam, innit? You know, but you know what? Yeah, I don't know. It's never really done it for me. It's just a bit too sticky.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm with you on that. Like I feel like, and I sound like such what do you call it, Oibo? Like, I sound like yeah. I sound like Karen when I say that. Like it's the jollof, bro. The jollof does it for me. But when I start delving into some of the other stuff and whatnot,
it gets tricky.
It doesn't slap for me, where it doesn't.
Yeah,
I love it, bro. I love it. Like, I don't like offal in any other settings, but in Nigerian setting, like, I can deal with tripe, I can deal with kidney, foot, whatever.
Wow.
Virgin, I'm not eating no organs, bruv. No liver, no. I'm not eating none of that.
I've even had lung, bruv.
Fun it all.
You had what? Dung.
Dung.
Lung. What
do you think this is?
I was like, what wedding have you been, Bridget? What, cow dung, yeah? And the thing is, I didn't want to judge. I just wanted clarity. Like, what dung,
I was like, what was that? Dung, bro.
Because I felt myself judging. I was like, Reuben, be better.
No, all right, cool. So my three are duck and waffle, and the rest of them are kind of ordinary. There's a place called Arepas Co. There's one in Bethnal Green and one in Haggis.
You know?
No. You got to do it properly, bro. You got to give it.
Roll the R's, yeah. Say that again, bro.
All the paper in your room is in the air currently.
You know he does salsa when he walks into that shop as well, isn't it?
I like that you got it though.
Oh my god!
I just whipped it up, boy.
But, is that place like Venezuelan food? It's god, amazing, bruv, amazing. South American food on the general is there's nothing slaps like South American food for me. And then, funny enough, I can't lie, I'm still a fan of Cook Daily.
Oh, yeah, really? Cook Daily. Do you know what? Yeah, that won me over, you know. And I'm not a vegetarian, I'm not a vegan, but I'm same. Yeah, it got me thinking that there's another way to live life. That was a deep transitional period for me, you know, when it was in Box Park, anyway, Shoreditch.
Yep.
Yeah, I think just getting me thinking without like naming brands in terms of cultural cuisine. Yeah, massive fan of the stuff I eat from my Malaysian food. Right, so there's a shop in King's Cross called Roti King. Have you guys heard of this?
No.
It's literally a Malaysian stall picked up from Malaysia, transported via helicopter and dashed in King's Cross. Like
shit.
Decor, the feeling. That place is dope. You probably won't like this, but Nando's is. I can't deny that Nando's is still there for me.
Someone had to.
Yeah, I'll take the hit.
Yeah, it has to. It has to feature.
Well, you guys are talking like you're sacrificing, bruv. Nando's is up there.
There's
a reason. There is.
It's
man.
It's a legit.
I get what you're saying, though. It's for the culture as well.
Yeah, Nando's does bits, bro, and price point as well. Yeah. It's doing a lot, bro.
Yeah,
doing a lot. The funny thing is, if I'm not gonna like talk about Nigerian food, then I feel like my next best is gonna be like some of that Far Eastern magic, you know.
Oh,
but there's so many different ones that I like that I don't really know what.
All right, so what I'm saying is, tell me where you're telling me to go. I'm kind of like big man.
I need to go to Bao.
On the way to this place, I'm in the whip now. Yeah. Like I need a place to
drive there. You can't drive there. You can't park in the West End.
Whatever, bruv. Like I'll take the double yellow, bruv. I'll take the PCN.
You take a double yellow, boy. You just come out and the car won't be there.
The passenger seat is a worldie. I'll take the PCN, bruv. I'll take the clamp. It's fine. Just tell me where I'm going.
The car won't be there. You lot be taking the bus home. But Bao in Soho. Have you heard of Bao? B-A-O.
I heard of Bao. Yeah.
Bao, it's an experience.
Is it really small shop?
Really small.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Dope.
And yeah, like it's just an experience. I wouldn't say it's the best for a date, but for an experience, it's original and their food quality.
You know what the thing is? I feel like that's what you're looking at. I feel like for me anyway, if I'm dating, I'm looking for experience. I'm not looking for ambiance as much. Like that was the first time I tasted ginger ice cream in that place, bro.
Bruh?
I never tasted that, bro.
I've only been to Bao twice. And
how do you spell it?
B-A-O.
Wow, okay.
And I was like, like I was looking at it for years, bruv. Every time I'm walking through, always got a mad queue, and I'm like, fam, I need. And the thing, the queue is always long, and 90% of the queue is people from the Far East who are either visiting, like tourists, or they live here. I'm like, fam, if you lot are riding for this place, I need to.
If the locals are going in, it's a true thing.
Yeah.
You know that, man.
If you lot are rating it, I'm about to taste it. Like, I need to know what the deal is.
Oh, there's a place in Covent Garden. Something. I want to say something like chopsticks and sushi or something like that. Like in Covent Garden. I'm going to find this place whilst I'm speaking to you. Oh my God. It's fucking expensive. But the food is bad. And the funny thing is, all of these experiences, when I went to Bao, when I went to this place, it's all by Asian women that are showing me these places.
Yeah.
Like, and Asian, like the biggest foodies I know are all Asian women.
Yeah. They bang food, bruv. Yeah. Differently. I'm about it. Like bubble tea, bruv. Bubble tea wouldn't even exist for Asian women.
Bubble tea.
I was like,
what the hell is bubble tea, bruv?
Bruv.
No, you're lying. He's lying, bro.
Wait. Bubble tea.
Yeah, bubble.
You're lying. You're lying.
Never heard of that. No, so what the fuck is bubble tea, Bridget? Sounds like a drug. I've never heard of bubble tea. I'm a big tea drinker. I know Yorkshire tea.
Reuben, I was gonna say, I almost want you to look me in the eyes. I need you to find the lens, bro. Find the camera and tell me
bro,
this is.
What is bubble tea? Was it like chewing gum in tea, like peppermint tea or something? Hubba bubba and tea. Help me out here, man.
All right, cool. You must have seen those things that look like they're in the same containers as milkshake containers, that they have the sealed lids, and they've got these black balls on the inside of them.
I need to Google this thing about bubble tea.
Oh my God. And Seye, whilst he's doing that, Singapore, oh my God, there's this place called Tiger Bubble Tea. Oh man, it had the most sugar in it, bro.
Oh,
I was riding for that diabetes, bro. I was riding for that diabetes, bro. It was,
right. They've got something similar in Malaysia, but it's not called. I think that stuff at the bottom, is it like this kind of like fruity vegetable kind of thing? And it's really sweet, syrupy.
The tapioca balls.
Okay. Yeah. Never heard of bubble tea in my life, bro. I've seen that.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nothing's.
Oh, you're muted, bro.
Yeah, your sound just went, Cass.
I had a phone call that tried to come through, innit?
Oh.
Yeah, nothing slaps like bubble tea. That is the most surprising thing in the world, where like a cultured man like you, Reuben, bro. I'm disappointed.
But he's not a foodie, innit? He's not a foodie, bro.
Doesn't matter, bro. Doesn't matter. I was introduced to bubble tea long before food.
I tried to save you, blood. He's not having it.
Yeah, save, bro. Do you know what? I'm not even as cultured as people think, man. You know, there's so much, bro. I've just lived in this teeny London bubble. Cass is just gallivanting around the whole world on business trips. Of course, you're gonna know about these bubble teas and them kind of things. I can't afford that. I got a 125cc Vespa. How far does that go? That takes me from Stratford to Zone 1 and then back. Don't be fooled by the gram, you know.
Mad.
Whatever.
Even I think I'm living a better life than myself when I look at the gram sometimes.
The gram is mad.
Guys, it's called Sticks and Sushi. The place is called Sticks and Sushi. Yeah. Yeah, it's oh my God. Like, there are some places, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple of them that I'm fighting with. Like Vapianos would have made the list.
Vapiano never did it for me.
You know? I really like them, you know.
It's never done it for me.
What's the Thai place? Basaba
is definitely. Do you know what it is though? Basaba have changed their recipe, and that's why I didn't feature them. Like if they would have been number one. It would have been number one, but they've changed certain things in the back room that's effing the whole program up.
I'm not gonna lie, that matchstick chicken though.
Oh, the chicken wings.
Matchstick chicken, yeah, bro. The chicken wings. My God.
And they look so skinny, bro. They look so insignificant.
They are tiny, but the
flavor.
Oh,
I remember
Lord.
day one when I ordered that shit and it came out and I looked at this scrawny ass chicken and I was like, bruh, are you like having a bubble?
Yeah. Looking to take it back.
Then I tasted it. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All £7 worth, you know, of the thing that you can fit in your palm, bro. Like,
that's the maddest wings I've ever seen.
Mad. All right, cool. So I've got Nando's and what was the other one? The Malaysian place from you?
Roti King.
Roti King, yeah. And then Seye?
So I had Bao. This is if I'm telling you to take someone somewhere more so than. But I do love Waggers, bruv.
Wagamamas.
Love me Wagamamas.
Is it?
I do.
Okay.
I love my fresh juices, and then I love that udon ginger chicken.
Okay. All right.
Top tier.
All right. You need one more from each.
Do you know what? There's a restaurant in a basic Chinese restaurant, right, in Greenwich. I used to go uni there, just at the corner of Cutty Sark, called Tai Won Mein. I still go there every once in a while. I don't know. There's something about the roast duck and rice there, and also the serving size that is just like, when I'm hungry and I know, I would actually take the trip from my house in Stratford to Greenwich just for that Chinese restaurant. I've been doing that for a couple of years, so I guess that goes in there for me.
Yeah. No,
oh wait,
I like
what did you say? Cutty Sark?
Yeah.
Is it on the corner?
Right on the corner.
The cheap one with the tape.
Yeah.
It does bang
with
in
the
there.
long tables.
Yeah. It does bang.
Yeah.
Now I'm glad I brought this up, boy. There's some new things, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool,
We've had birthdays in there. We've had birthdays in there, bro.
Mad.
In uni. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys remember? Speaking of birthdays and old times, do you remember Tinseltown days?
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Tinseltown was such an adventure, man. It wasn't even the food. It was like, who's gonna be in here at 4 a.m.?
Yeah.
You didn't speak to someone in the rave. Cool. There's still a chance.
Yeah. 100%.
Tinseltown, man.
Nah,
there's this social dynamic going on in Tinseltown where you're different people from different raves have come in.
Yeah.
They're still trying to make moves.
All it took for you was to be able to get involved in somebody else's happy birthday song.
Yeah, which the venue designed to make inclusive with that shit saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. Get involved, start jiggle, move a little bit, and then wait because you have to go and order your food at and you was in the queue in it. So these times, if the ting got up to order food,
you go and order your food.
What you wanted. That's when you decided exactly what you wanted. Where
I want the milkshake.
Yeah.
The Oreo milkshake. The milkshakes in that place was so dope as well, man. We would go there just for the milkshakes after a rave.
Yeah, same.
Farringdon, 4 o'clock in the morning, like, doesn't matter what time it is, you're always gonna find things in there as well. Like, until it got to one stage where I was just kind of like, I am too old to be here now. Like, it's just like everyone I'm looking at is 7 years old. Like, I'm just looking around.
I was gonna say 7 years younger. I'm a full toddler, you know.
Yeah, I was like, it's just a bit mad now, man. Like, it's like, do you know what it's like? It's like, I bet I'm gonna bring this up, and I'm gonna be the only man in this group that did this. But like, did you ever go out like on a weekend when you were younger, just to move things, just to move chicks?
No, because you mentioned that you used to go Oxford Circus for this, innit?
Bro,
I've never done that. I've been too shook. I was too shook. I didn't have the confidence to do it.
Me and my boys literally were just like, we didn't have nothing to do in the day. Yeah, so you could go in and out of shops and all of the rest of it. Like, you weren't just going to chill on the street. You're walking up and down. That'd probably take you, just to walk from Tottenham Court Road all the way up to Marble Arch and back is going to take you a couple hours anyway.
Wow, that happened so quickly.
There we go. I'm back. So yeah. It's gonna take you a couple hours anyway. So there, and these times you're always going to see. And what was nice about it is, it started in Wood Green because Wood Green was local for us, and that's where you had the shopping centres and all the North London girls, some of the East London girls and North West London girls would go there. But when you were younger, like in school, North West girls had like Brent Cross, West girls had Shepherd's Bush, North girls had Wood Green, East girls, I don't even know what East girls do. East girls, huh?
It's a Dalston.
Nah, bro.
You know what I mean? East girls and boys, we just had nothing. We had to go. Central was the only option.
Maybe Stratford City.
Old Stratford, nah, man.
Nah, I know I used to do Stratford City.
I don't know. South had Croydon, or South East had Croydon, and South West. I'm sure there was something in Brixton. I don't know. Like, but where I was, like, Wood Green was the place, innit? So that's kind of where we were. And then we moved to then we kind of, I don't know, we were older, we started kind of venturing out a little bit more. So Oxford Circle was the thing, and then that's where we found Trocadero. And Trocadero was a problem.
Trocadero
is curtain, man. It's curtain.
I did used to go to Trocadero with the man them.
Yeah, I've heard the stories from Cass and them.
Man.
I did use to go to Trocadero to just catch,
Bro, Trocadero was tasty.
I used to take dates to Trocadero. Because there was something, I used to take dates to Trocadero. I never went there like you lot to actually pick up girls. I've never been able to do that on the road. The good thing about Trocadero as well, it's like, because there's so many different spaces, that journey when I'm moving around on a date from different, you don't have to leave. Like you can have 3 dates in one thing. And I felt that I'm able to actually have proper conversations and connect with someone through that journey.
Yeah. I don't know. I would if there was any girl that I respected, I wouldn't even want to be around the Trocadero.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on then, bro.
No, Trocadero was a mess. Trocadero was a mess. The shit that was going on in Trocadero. Oh my God. You look back on it now. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible, man. It's horrible.
It's not horrible. It was fucking great. You loved every moment of it.
I'm saying, if you look back at it now, like what some of the girls were on, what some of the guys were on, what people were doing in just broad whatever it was. Broad neon light. Like it was just mad. Bro. And then security were moving mad. Security were just taking random guys in from outside and then bringing them into the security room and then packing them in for no reason. I have bridges that would just literally just be dragged away from us. And then the next day we see him in college or whatever. Our brother got bruises, black eyes, all that kind of stuff. Security was weighing man in, man.
Yeah, that's mad.
Security was weighing man in for no. It was mad. Trocadero was wild. And then you had a Peckham man that was there. Couple Hackney man that was there, couple Stratford man, couple Brick. You just had to be on yours. You had to be on yours.
That's tense, isn't it? To have everyone in there, you know.
Nah, it was lit, man. It was lit. It was the right chemistry, bruv. It was the right chemistry.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like if there was anywhere that toxic masculinity was going to be given birth, it was there, boy.
Trocadero. Yeah. That was facilitating toxic masculinity across the UK. You're just powering everyone up and sending them out to fuck everything up.